Man, look at that. Wow. Look at that. Holy criminy, dude. So I was thinking of ideas of stuff that I could do, and I decided let's just do a random issue of heavy metal. Not even sure what number this is, and the first thing I can tell you is, man, that smells like somebody's basement. Like it's been sitting in somebody's basement for years. So this is a random issue. I don't even know what issue it is. It might be like number 9 or something. I don't even know. 78. So I love looking at these old issues of Heavy Metal magazine. Now, if you've ever watched any of my previous Heavy Metal issues, I've ripped my Heavy Metal issues in the past, so I'm going to try not to do that, because sometimes these things are a little funky, because they were printed in the 70s, so, you know, kind of keeping that in mind, so try not to cringe if I rip it. I'm not sure what issue this is. But we got some, what do we got here? We got some Moebius, obviously. Corben, obviously. Druillet. I mean, come on. I mean, just those guys alone. I mean, think about it. There was a time where you could buy a magazine that had amazing art. And it was, I guess, pretty affordable for the time. Now nothing like this exists anymore. And when heavy metal, like, was still being printed, it was really bizarre, I feel like. And I don't feel like it was, I mean, you're never going to get these names again. This was a golden time, so I'm just kind of, and you'd always get something different. So let's just kind of go through this. Let's relax and look at some heavy metal. So, man, we got a great Moebius piece in the front, and of course, look at that ink work. Look at that drawing. Every time I turn a page of Moebius, it's like a breath of fresh air. Such a great artist. And I feel like I should appreciate him way more than I do. He's kind of like Jack Kirby to me. I love his artwork. I never want to draw like Moebius, because I feel like I would just be a ripoff, because his stuff is so unique that, like, if you tried to copy it, people would just be like, you're a Moebius ripoff. And then, of course, have some Den here. Dark Horse. Where is volume 2 of Den? I got volume 1. It was all kinds of screwed up. Where is volume 2? Come on, you're a book printer. You print comics. You print graphic novels, and where the fuck? Where is Den volume 2? Anyways, this is Richard Corben. Beautiful artwork. I mean, man. God. I don't like the lettering, though. The lettering's kind of shit. But Jesus, man. Look at that art. Try to put this light down. Oh, man. Look at that beautiful, beautiful Richard Corben art. And that coloring. Absolutely amazing stuff. Absolutely amazing. I don't even know how late into Den this is. But, man, and that's a great thing about heavy metal. You get a lot of Den. You get a lot of Richard Corben, too. Just beautiful stuff. There's nothing like Corben out there. There are people who try to be like Corben. But this is a real deal. I love his use of purples, yellows, and greens. Man. And oranges. Just beautiful stuff. I hate the lettering. I wish the lettering was better. I don't know what he was using for lettering. It looks like the most basic lettering ever. And of course, oh, look at this stuff. Beautiful stuff. Man, look at that. Wow, wow, wow. This was the golden age of heavy metal, for sure. Imagine being able to draw this well. They say that, you know, drawing is a skill. I feel like sometimes, and I agree, it is a skill if you work hard at it, but some people, they just get it. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful building. Man. I love that, like, scratchy style, too. I don't know if this person's using a razor. Who's the artist on this? I'm gonna try desperately to pronounce it, and I'm gonna feel like a moron if I can. Mora and Garcia. Okay. Doesn't tell me much. And then we got the Lone Sloan if you want to get a copy of it. Which is very cool because I own that. Yeah, this is interesting stuff. Not really down my alley, but it is interesting. You know, very European. Definitely European. This, I can definitely see what would go over very well in Europe. I mean, all this stuff would go well in Europe, but I feel like this is really, I do not like that face. I'm gonna bring this closer. Where's her nose? I guess she just has a very small nose, and her eyes are very close to the surface. That's a difficult view to draw, but, you know. And then we have, I'm assuming, Druillet here. Nothing quite looks like his stuff. Another great artist, another banger of an artist. I love the color. Oh man, look at that. Insane inking there. Man, that is so fucking gnarly. I was about to say radical, but gnarly. Man. Great. I love that too. This stuff looks so cool too. I mean, great action there. Great backgrounds. I love the use of the color to express the backgrounds. I love like this. I'm assuming this person is bleeding. I don't know. That looks like a toothbrush job there. Man, look at that. Whew. God, this is when people give a shit about drawing. This is when people cared about drawing and cared about comic book art. Beautiful stuff. I'm gonna move this down a bit. See the full book. Sorry. Oh man. This is where I usually rip the book, so I'm trying not to. That's a penis-shaped city if I've ever seen one. And then, of course, you get these buildings in the back. Wow, wow, wow. Man, look at that. I mean, that looks great too, but just... Oh man, that door is ginormous because those people are so little. That's so cool, but look at that. Wow. That's what we call world building. Oh, look how small those little dots people are in those stairs. Wow. That is... Druillet was, or is, man, oh man, a genius. And then we got somebody trying to, it seems like, be Robert Crumb, but it is not Robert Crumb. Yeah. Unfortunately, not everyone is a banger. Oh, and then we want to read, because that's what we want to do when we have a comic book, is we want to read somebody's essay. Alright. And then we got some more interesting work here, kind of like if Richard Corben didn't know how to draw so well, you know, hey. Is that what's on the cover? No, okay. I was gonna be like, I don't know, remember where I saw that, but yeah. Again, you know, Hulkamania before Hulkamania, you know what I'm saying? That looks exactly like Hulk Hogan. This guy should sue Hulk Hogan. And then we have this very unknown artist, Moebius, who, man, just take a second. Take a look at that ink work. I'm gonna bring this closer. That's the other thing, is I feel like these heavy metals, I have to bring them closer for you to see. But my goodness. Wow. 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 That is a man who is clearly an insane person. Don't care, sorry. And then we have more Moebius, making everybody look like a fool. Jeez, man. My goodness. I wonder what I wish Heinrich Clay had been alive when Moebius was around. I would have loved to have shown his work to Heinrich Clay and been like, what do you think about this guy? We did a video on Heinrich Clay too, if you want to check it out. Great artist. Man, look at that. Wow. Look at that. Holy criminy, dude. Wow. Just take that in for a minute, especially this page. We're gonna get close here. Whew. Wow. And then we have this great page, and then we just have whatever. Yeah. Good art. Serviceable. That's a hard act to follow. Imagine you get your stuff in heavy metal and they're just like, yeah, you're gonna follow Moebius. And then you could buy yourself a heavy metal t-shirt. $6 plus 60 cents per shirt. Not bad. I always wanted to buy a heavy metal shirt. And then this looks like the Hernandez brothers. A little bit. Was this Love and Rockets before Love and Rockets? Who knows? I'm not a big Hernandez Bros fan. Their artwork just, I don't know, just doesn't do anything for me. But anyways, they're great artists, by the way. So if anybody's kind of in the comments, we're like, you don't fucking know. I think they're great artists. I'm not as like gung-ho about them as some people are. But that's a random issue of heavy metal. I'm going to do these every once in a while because heavy metal is mind-blowing. And I have a lot of issues, so a lot of issues of heavy metal, not mental issues. I probably have those too, but I have a lot of issues of heavy metal, and yeah, it's exciting stuff. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, just take a look at that Moebius page one more time while we say, actually, I don't know, that's pretty intense too. But now, you know what? I'm not gonna look at the Moebius page because I'm gonna edit. Not like this is inside baseball shit. I'm gonna edit it, and because I don't want to confuse myself. Be like, oh, it's here, and so I'll show this off. But I'm gonna make that Moebius page kind of the intro to the video. But why don't we have shit like this anymore in comics? I really wish we did. It's just sad that like there's no money in comics, but there is. I mean, if like manga does amazing apparently, and then you're like, I don't know, maybe people just don't want to be artists anymore. So people like me and you need to draw some more and kind of get our stuff in there. And if you're a fan, just buy any kind of indie book you can. If you're just like, I have no interest in drawing, I just like the art, man, just try to find some work out there that really speaks to you and buy it. But I don't think we're ever going to have another Druillet, and I don't think we're going to have another Moebius. We're going to have people who are going to try to be like them, but they're going to end up looking like that guy who did the Corben stuff, and you're just like, why can't you just have done another section of Den instead? That would have been rad, but You have to sell comics, and the way that you sell comics is you put, you only put one Richard Corben per book. So anyways, guys, I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed that issue of Heavy Metal. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. If not, totally fine too. I appreciate anybody looking at the stuff. It's all about the comics. That's all I really care about. And yeah, you should definitely get some issues of Heavy Metal, because Heavy Metal is like, some of them are expensive, but most of them are pretty affordable. I'm really upset. I had the opportunity to buy a huge haul of Heavy Metal, and I fucking didn't. And I'm such a stupid person for not doing it, but I finally got Heavy Metal issue 4. I was like, I think of the first 10 issues except for number 1, and then I have a bunch of random issues after that, but I finally got issue 4. I basically got it for free, which was rad. I got it like lugged in with something else, so my Roku thing is here. Sweet. If you couldn't tell, now you know I have like a really cheap TV. Anyways, whatever, who cares. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. I already said that, but I'm saying it again. And I'm going to check out some more Heavy Metal issues in the future. So thank you guys. And buy some Heavy Metal comics. They're affordable. You can buy some like 80s ones and 90s ones for super cheap, but the 70s era is actually pretty affordable too, and that's kind of the best era. So yeah, that's it. And Moebius is fucking rad as shit.